Welcome to View from the U, your source for all things news and more. I'm Lexi Hoggan. Today our guest is Brenden Cody. Brenden is a young entrepreneur and founder of Roots Literacy, a nonprofit startup that benefits inmates. Before we get to that, let's start off with what happened a week ago on campus. At around 8:09 p.m., an emergency message went out via social media and text saying, "Campus alert, shots fired, Red Butte Canyon, shelter in place, more information to come." Thankfully, our emergency responders acted immediately and worked tirelessly to find and capture Anthony Butane, the primary suspect of the shooting. As a result of the incident, we lost one of our own. Chenwei, or Kyle Guo, was expecting his 24th birthday yesterday, November 5th. Under the horrible circumstances, our community came together to remember the life of Kyle Guo, a person who was described by many as kind, compassionate, and humble. Kyle, you will be missed. If you would like to help, there has been a GoFundMe set up in his name. We'll be right back after this quick break. Welcome back. Our guest today is Brenden Cody. Brenden has previously worked as a rehabilitation PT assistant for children with disabilities and also helped create a personalized curriculum for the Canyon School District. For this week's highlight, we go to Brenden Cody. Hey Brenden, it's good to see you again.
It's good to see you too. Thank you for having me on the show.
Of course. So tell us about Roots.
So Roots is a literacy project that we're working on where we're focusing on prisoners and the rate in which they go back to prison. Our belief is that we can adversely affect those rates based on education, specifically basic literacy.
So what inspired you to start Roots?
It was kind of this melting pot of a thing. I listened to some podcasts, found some inspiration in education, and then took a class actually at the University of Utah, which helped me get it going.
So you mentioned you took a class. Can you go more into that?
Yeah, so it was an entrepreneur class, and we had 9 weeks to make a company, and at the end of those 9 weeks, we had kind of a week intensive of pitching and living the life, I guess, of an entrepreneur, where we were able to pitch to the president of Key Bank, Church and State, and as well as some of the kind of higher big dogs here at the University of Utah.
Wow. From what I've heard, you have multiple companies. What would your advice be to someone who's thinking about starting a company?
I think that everybody can start a company. Just find something you're super passionate about and make it work. That's kind of my goal with it. And I think the big thing is to trust your gut feeling. Usually that is leading you in the right direction. It's kind of the universe talking to you and getting you moving forward at all times.
Wow. Well, we admire you for your hard work. Thanks so much for coming on today.
Thank you for having me.
In other news, the ski team received the library's History Maker Award on November 4th. In March, the team won their 11th NCAA title, an event that was unprecedented until now. Another groundbreaking moment, the ski team actually getting recognition. Thanks for watching View from the U. If you like this episode, be sure to give it a thumbs up, comment, and share it. Be sure to follow us on Instagram and Facebook. We'll see you here again next week for our second episode. Until then, I'm Lexi Hoggan. Goodbye, everybody.